and I'm trying to upload another video while I'm making this one. Today I'm going to be doing another character bio. It's been a few days, maybe a week, I don't know, it's been a while. But today I'm going to be talking about Kumiho, who is also an Animagis. And if you remember Kitsune, who is my Pukifi Mio, she is also an Animagis. And her and Kumiho have a very special relationship. Come to find out that Kitsune had lived a very hard life. She was abandoned by her family, or they just kind of up and left one day and she didn't know where they went. And she kind of had been fending for herself for a very long time, and she was kind of starved and kind of haggard looking, and her fur was kind of patchy and falling out for a very long time. And one night while she was out hunting a rabbit, a small rabbit, trying to find something to eat in her fox form, another fox, a red one, she is a fennec fox, a red fox ran into her path and actually caught the rabbit for her and kind of helped nourish her back to health. So Kitsune kind of fell for this other fox, and they kind of formed a bond and they fell in love very hardcore. And here he is. I'll just show him to you because he's so cute. He's sitting here looking at me and he's just the sweetest looking little thing. This is Kumiho, and this is actually Kitsune's husband. He's in a very adorable outfit right now. And this is his actual wedding. This is kind of their wedding ring that they share. He wears a long chain with hearts on it. Just ignore that. And she wears a shorter chain with a fox on it. And that's kind of their wedding ring that they wear together. But kind of once they had promised each other that they were going to get married and all of these things, Kumiho mysteriously disappears, and he tries to communicate to Kitsune that he's been captured by magic poachers, but he cannot, and he does not get his point across, and she thinks that he's left her and abandoned her just like her family did. So she kind of just wanders through the forest and through life in a daze, thinking that everyone's abandoned her and that she's worthless. And Kumiho actually gets abducted by magic poachers, and you can't really take powers from an Animagis, so he was kind of worthless to them, or he ended up being worthless to them. And so they kind of just left him there. They were not able to get him to give his powers to them, obviously, because he could not. And so he was abandoned and locked in a cage. And in the story that I made, he eventually, the cage, since Animagis are immortal, the cage eventually crumples and he is able to free himself and comes looking for Kitsune a very long time after he had originally left her. So yeah, I have a lot of photo stories for these two because they're kind of favorites of mine. I just love their little love story and how he comes back. And he's kind of unsure that she will take him back because he's not sure if she's moved on or if she's married again or something. So he writes her letters while he stays away, and he sends her letters. And at first she doesn't believe it, but eventually they're reunited. It's a really sweet little story. And I have quite a few photo stories on how they reunite. So if anyone's followed the stories, this was quite a long time ago I made this actually. But then I did a photo story and they got married and they had 2 children. They had Koniko, which is their little daughter, and they had Kiko, which is their little son. And I've recently done stories on them, like very recently. Kiko's story, where he actually is able to turn into a fox finally, was just a couple weeks ago that I put that on Flickr. So yeah, their story is constantly moving forward. They're very happily married. They actually own a toy shop together, Fox Toy Shop. And yeah, they're just a sweet little family. So he has his 2 children who both are also Animagis. They, for the longest time, did not think Kiko was one, but he turned out being one in the end, which was just a couple weeks ago. And his daughter is very sweet. She's also kind of a butthole, but she's sweet. And of course, these two are very much in love, and they are so happy to be together finally. Kiko is a Lati doll basic Haru. And for some reason, I always think of Harus as boys, almost always. I have the Peter Pan green-skinned Haru coming in a few days, and I can only see him as a boy. I don't know what it is about Harus, but they always look like boys to me. So yes, this is him in his human form. I actually have his fox form. I don't know why I brought it in here. Hold on, I'm gonna go get guys. So I had to run and get him, but this is Kumiho's fox form. They have the same color eyes, and they're just, he looks like Kumiho, really. They both have that same sweet little innocent expression. Oh, they're so sweet. But yes, this is Kumiho's fox form. This is an Eileen doll, or what was once an Eileen doll, Red Fox. But they quit making him a while ago. So he's not available anywhere anymore. I'm really sad about it, because I'd like to get some more for their son and daughter, because they're kind of hard to find foxes like this. But yeah, I'm really glad I got him while I did, because this is the sweetest little guy. But yes, this is Kumiho. And they're so sweet. And their family is so cute, and I just love them so much. BJD families are my downfall. I just love making them have families, and I'm sure that I'm going to keep doing that more and more and more and more, because I just enjoy it. My hair's really frizzy. Pay attention to that. But yeah, that's the story of Kumiho. He's happily married now, and his life of sadness and being captured and having to eat scraps and all of that out of a cage are over. So yeah, happy ending for him. Not all of my characters have happy endings, but he does. So yeah, he's a sweet little boy. The next character that I'm going to be doing is Folk. Folk is a summoner, and Folk is a total a-hole. And she really is just a plain, flat-out a-hole. So she will be next when I get around to it. I don't... my Lati dolls are coming in a couple days, so that's exciting. But they won't be completed until I get their eyes and wigs, which we all know it takes forever to get those. So they'll just kind of be floating around there. But yeah, that's all the exciting news I have for now. I hope you guys enjoyed that, and I will talk to you guys soon with more stories. Bye!